News. What do you do if you know someone who's being abused?
Tonight, advice from a domestic violence victim.
Don't walk away from it if you see it. Please reach out and help them.
How she says bystanders helped her escape from an abusive husband.
And sad but true. So many people know someone who's in a violent relationship.
Tonight, we wrap up our special series with a story about what you can do to help victims. We've partnered with the Honolulu Advertiser to bring you an in-depth series. In today's paper, you can read about the cultural barriers some victims face. Tonight, what you as a bystander should do if you suspect someone is being abused. Every 7.5 seconds in the U.S., a woman is beaten by her husband, ex-husband, or boyfriend. More women are battered in their homes than are raped, mugged, or injured in car crashes combined. It could be your neighbor, co-worker, or friend. Many victims keep silent. Advocates say that's why it is so important for bystanders to step in when they suspect abuse.
They're amazing. They didn't have to reach out to me. They didn't have to get involved, but the main thing they did, and that's why I'm sitting here today.
Jeannie Wokosh suffered terrible abuse for 2 years.
Hitting, pulling my hair, dragging me across the floor, throwing me across the floor, getting things off the ground, even my shoes, just whacking me over and over again.
She was afraid to leave. She thought her husband would kill her.
He was just a full force of rage. It was scary.
Jeannie's neighbors played a vital role in her escape. They called 911, then gave her a place to stay.
I appreciate everything they did, from even financial backing me up to get on in life and give me a chance again. So they're amazing.
Her husband pleaded guilty to abuse. Jeannie went to court and was granted a 20-year restraining order against him. Today, she feels free.
I know the women that didn't get out of it, and I feel really sad.
83-year-old Dorothy Hironaga didn't escape. She was killed by her 89-year-old husband.
So he actually decapitated her, and then he hung himself, and his grandson found the bodies in their backyard.
Dorothy was Matt Matsunaga's aunt. The former state senator says her husband, Kazuo, became abusive when she got Alzheimer's, and he became her caretaker.
Being very controlling over her life. But other than that, we never expected him to actually end her life.
The family tried to step in, offering to help, but he refused. Matsunaga says looking back, he doesn't know what he would have done differently, but he does have some advice.
I think what a bystander can do is just make sure that they know that you're there to help them and that they don't have to do everything by themselves, and therefore they don't have to take this horrific action.
And what if you see it happening? In January, Alapeti Tunoa beat Janelle Tupuola to death with a shotgun in front of horrified residents. A 69-year-old neighbor tried to stop it, but was seriously injured and had to be hospitalized.
The temptation is enormous when you see something going on, but we don't want people to be in danger.
Call 911 instead. And if you don't see it but suspect abuse is going on,
ask them about it. Use your grace. Let them know what it is you see, and let them know that you care about them. Encourage them to get help.
it saved Jeannie.
Don't walk away from it if you see it. Please reach out and help them, because I seriously would not probably be here today if those people didn't help me. So, yeah.
And you can watch all 3 parts of our domestic violence series right now on KGMB9.com. The series continues tomorrow and all week in the Honolulu Advertiser. They, of course, are doing a 7-part series. Yeah,
thank you, and thanks to them as well. I remember seeing that Tupuola case thinking, oh my goodness, what would I do? That guy's huge, beating that woman, and
exactly.
You'd think you'd want to jump in, but you just call 911.
It's everybody's instinct. I mean, you'd want to do the same thing, but the fact of the matter is you too could be in harm's way.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you, Stacy.
You're welcome, Kiai.